Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. Hello, welcome in. I hope everybody's had a good start to their week. Today's kind of been a lazy day. I was mostly watching YouTube this morning while I worked on a little amigurumi plush that I probably shouldn't have been doing. I should have been resting my wrists for stream today, but hubris. So I hope you're having a good one. We'll get started here in a few minutes. We're just going to give stream to time for people to hop in. Oh no, I'm dropping frames. Let's hope that number goes down. I really don't want to have to restart stream. You're fighting for your life to capture an Articuno. I mean, that's par for the course. It's a legendary bird. Makes sense to me. But I'm wishing you the best of luck. What kind of Pokeballs are you using? Ultra. Ooh. So hopefully it shouldn't give you too much trouble. Alright, it looks like we've got 8 rows that we're going to work through today. We'll start off with a pan as usual. Pan of the blanket. It's been an hour and you're on your 3rd attempt. Oh gosh. Which game? Is it still, Fire Red? Fire Red? Is that it? Red and blue, green? Okay. Nice. Well, I am sending you all the good vibes. I'm going to manually run an ad just to get them out of the way, and then we will get started. Hell yeah! I have the power! I am magic. Congratulations on your new Articuno. You should name it in my honor. You should name it Mambo, or just Bo, whatever. Hell yeah, thank you. Very exciting stuff. I'm doing something wonky today. I'm wearing earbuds underneath my headphones because I actually don't really like lo-fi music all that much, but it's the only royalty-free music I can play on stream without getting copyright struck by YouTube, because I actually uploaded a VOD and I got copyright warned on listening to the homework radio. So I'm listening to Splatoon music underneath my headphones. Alright, the ad break is finishing up, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello. Yeah, but it's okay. Not that big of a deal. I get to listen to Splatoon music. So, we're gonna do a pan of the blanket real quick. Let me put my other phone, my old phone in my pocket. Okay. So we're starting on row 79 today. We're gonna be working through row 86. But we've got this guy who's really coming along nicely. We've got our flying jib sails coming up. Our bowsprit, beautiful. Foremast, excuse me, words. I know the parts of a ship. We've got two baby tentacles right here. We've got our main mast. We're starting on the second sail of the main mast. Gunboard. Back here, we're working on the second tier of that as well. And this tentacle is really coming near this edge. I think this one touches this edge over here. So, we are starting on a navy row today. And I made my coffee ahead of time so that I don't have to get up in the middle of the stream to go make it. All right. I finally used up the last of my cinnamon coffee blend, and now I'm drinking a blonde coffee, which I love. Pete's light roast? Yes, please. I much prefer a blonde roast over like a darker roast, just because the darker roasts are so bitter. And you get more caffeine, so, in the blonde roast. And I'm starting to upload these VODs to YouTube. So if you have to bounce at any point, you can always go to my YouTube channel, which I have linked now, and watch the VOD to catch up. Although, to be honest, y'all don't miss very much. Okay. Hello, Scarlett. Welcome in. I am doing very well today. I got my coffee. Coffee's over here. Lovely. Cup of coffee. I have started a YouTube channel to upload VODs to. So if you ever need cozy, crafty content going on in the background and you bounce at some point in stream, you can always turn that on. I've been busy doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, trying to get social medias restarted, basically, because I'm still using my same name that I use everywhere, but just like purged the accounts to start them completely over. I made a new email to associate with all those accounts. It's been busy. Oh, thank you. Hello, Dreaming Truth. Welcome in. How are you today? What am I doing? Also, y'all can't hear it, but I'm listening to Splatoon music. Because I can't stand the lo-fi. I'm like reaching a point with the lo-fi that I'm like, okay. I need something more energetic but I can't really play Splatoon music on stream without risk of getting hit with copyright stuff, so... Oops. I am doing fantastic. Had a little bit of a lazy day this morning, but I'm happy to get back to working on this project. I didn't put any work on it over the week, just because I didn't feel like it. So we're starting right where we left off last week. But I'm also kind of considering streaming Thursday and Friday as well, in addition to Saturday, because Jack Evil is not streaming this week due to taking vacation. So I'm trying to decide if I should stream so that the crew has something to watch, but also, I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. Do it? Okay. You won't be here the whole stream. You have an appointment. Oh, no. Well, at least you're getting it up on your medication. That's good. I know for sure I'm not going to be streaming Wednesday because I have plans. But, like, having nothing to do on Thursday, Friday is going to be a little weird. So I was thinking about streaming and taking a couple extra days to work on this on stream. And I'm feeling much better than I was on Saturday, that's for sure. Saturday was a rough time. If I want, I do. It's not like I do anything else on Thursday, Fridays besides mod for Jack, so... I mean, I'm going to be crocheting anyway. I might as well work on this. I'm also considering doing streams for the border of this blanket, because we'll be doing a double envelope, or I guess just an envelope. I don't really know. Whatever it's called. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do it in white or navy, because I have to do like a slip stitch border first in white, and then I'll be expanding the border off of that slip stitch row. And do I want to keep it as like the background color? Oh hell yeah, 5 stream streak, get those channel points. Thank you so much. But I'm trying to decide if I should make the border in white or navy. I haven't decided yet. Or I could do like stripes. I could do like 1 row white, 1 row navy, 1 row white, 1 row navy. Just say the navy so that the image still pops. I agree with you. You're right. I mean, we still have quite a ways to go before we even get to that point. Because we're not even to the halfway mark yet on this pattern. But with how fast I work, and if I get 2 extra days of streaming, that'd be 2 more pages, which is about 16-ish rows, 17 rows. So, we shall see. It's crazy to think that I'm not even to the halfway mark yet. I mean, we've still got about 100 rows before we can get to that point, so... This thing is getting so big. I'm gonna mark that because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose my spot if I don't. Sent a photo of Mamba the Articuno. I gotta see. Yay! There it is. I love it. Oh, it's bashful. That's cute. I'm very happy, thank you. And tag me. Yes. Alright, where am I? There we go. Okay. Thank you for naming it in my honor. Because I helped you catch it. Oh, I misread. That's the second time that's happened where I've marked off the wrong thing. Oh, well, I'll just move the stitch marker up. It'll be fine. Makes egg salad. Bufferton, you gonna eat those eggs or you should give him at least a little bit. Just a little bit of a yolk. I've actually disabled the Sashi Time redeem today because Sasha has not been feeling well and I don't want to upset her tummy more than it has already been upset today. So I apologize. Okay, good. That protein's gonna be good for their coats. My dog used to love egg yolks before she passed away. We would crumble it over her kibble and she would eat that shit up. She loved it. Thank you. I need to get an appointment for her to take her to the vet just to see like if everything's okay. But like yesterday she had the pukes and she's already a pukey cat as it is. But it was pretty bad yesterday, so sometimes she'll just have those kinds of days where she's just nauseous because she is 16 and long-haired cat. She's always had a sensitive stomach. So I'm not too concerned, but her not eating is a concern. I'm not counting my stitches. What am I doing? 8, 9. you know, I'm kind of excited to watch back on this VOD. Just because the music I'm listening to currently versus the music that y'all are listening to currently are very different vibes, and it's going to be really funny for me to be like, oh, that's what was playing? Like right now, See Me Now is playing, and it's like very high energy. If y'all haven't listened to Splatoon music, you should listen to Splatoon music because it goes hard, and that's not a bit. Nintendo music, Nintendo knows how to do music. The Splatoon music especially is a banger. My boyfriend Axe is a drummer, and I was like, hey, you should try playing this song. And so I showed him Head Hammer, and he was like, okay, this actually kind of slaps, like this goes hard. And I was like, I know, that's what I was saying. So 16, 3, 1, 3, 10 doubles. And then he added it to his like warm-up playlist for a few weeks, which I thought was really funny. Speaking of Axe, they went to Universal Studios last weekend. Not this past weekend, but the one before. And they asked me what my favorite Mario character was because they went to the Nintendo World, Super Nintendo World Park. And I said King Boo and Bowser Jr. Little more obscure characters, not like super mainline. He was like, okay, so they didn't have those, and they didn't have any Splatoon merch, so he got me 2 pins. He got me this Princess Peach one that says Super Nintendo World, if my camera will focus on it. He got me this one, and then he got me this one because they didn't have any Splatoon ones, and I almost cried, which was super, super sweet. So I don't know where I'm going to put him just yet. I do have a fish Ita bag. It's a little salmon, so I might put it on that. I love it. I'm so happy. Crystal Mosaic pattern from 6. Oh, that sounds pretty. Here, I can give you permission from Nightbot to post a link because I would love to see that. Give me just 1 second. Alright, you are now a regular, so you can post links. If you want to post a link to that, I would super appreciate it, because that sounds really pretty. I'd love to see it. Alright. I also have this like red and black snapback that I could put them on. I don't know where I'm going to put my pins yet. Oh, you tried? Oh, come on. Hang on. I added you to the regulars. You should be allowed to post links. Nightbot. How rude. Yeah, hang on. Regular. Okay. That should allow you to post it. Try now. You had to take a phone call, but you finally have an appointment with a specialist. Congratulations! There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so cute. I like the bag. The drawstring bag with it is super cute. I love that. And it kind of matches my my subscriber badges. That's really cute. Alright, what was I doing? Negative. Wow. Let's see, that was 5. That's 4. 3, 2, 5, 4. Negative. 4 symbols. Okay. Yeah, for my first overlay mosaic, I did not choose something easy. Of course, I don't ever start with easy things, because in my opinion, the harder the project, the more you learn and the better you're gonna be. So, but that's just me, because I don't do easy things very well. Yeah, my first amigurumi I ever did was a cow, and it wasn't like one of those like no-sew ones. It was pretty intensive, and I only found out halfway through it that I had my pieces inside out, and I was like, oh, that's why they kind of look bad. Learned that one the hard way. But it still turned out pretty okay, so I just kind of have a natural ability to pick up crafts. That's 5. You've been crocheting since you were 6? Okay. First full project you did was a fingering weight Lost Souls shawl. Ooh. I love my Lost Souls shawl. I haven't worn it, but I love it. I think it's hanging in my closet right now. My first full project was a hexagon cardigan using Passionate Kelsey's pattern. And I cut my tails way too short because I didn't think about it unraveling. Learned my lesson with that. I still have it though. I still wear it. I get a lot of compliments on it. I would offer, like, I've been knitting since I was 8, so I would, like, I've thought about doing knitting streams, but the problem is I knit way up here and you wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. Remember going straight into a color changing scarf because you were first. No such thing as slow. True. Fast as fuck. I marked the wrong thing like a dingus. It's okay. Getting ahead of myself. Yeah, whenever I wear that cardigan, people are always like, oh my gosh, where'd you get that? And I tell them it was the first thing I ever crocheted. They're like, wait, what? The first? Yeah. My yarn is stuck. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Damn it. We're back at it, guys. My yarn keeps falling off my hook. Alright, we're good. Is the first row of the day done. Bad yarn, stay yarn. I wish. I just go too fast and my yarn's like, hey, let's take a second to slow down and cause a problem. Ugh, these balls of yarn are getting so small. And I know it doesn't look very small, but this used to be a 1 pound skein. Tiny. Alright, row 1 of 8 done. It's gonna be a crazy day whenever we finally breach row 100. Which will probably be later this week, now that I think about it, if I do Thursday, Friday. Actually, hang on. So, this is today. This is tomorrow. If I do Thursday, Friday. Thursday. We'll be hitting row 100 on Thursday. That's crazy. Every time you add garlic, I feel like the 2 shots of vodka. Come on, there we go. Ooh. I nudged it with my head. There we go. But I mean, garlic is like the best thing to add to a dish. Garlic and onion. It's very important. Depending on how fast I get through today's page, we might get a kickstart on tomorrow's. Maybe. 3, 3, 1, 2. Just depends. Although I really do like doing like 1 page a day. It really does feel like I'm making good progress. Like it's like a definitive marking point, you know? Heckin' mockbow. I'm so speedy. You will follow a recipe until you get to garlic or spices, then you follow the whispers of your ancestors. See, that's the beauty of being a culinary artist in your case. Like, you measure that shit with your heart. You measure garlic, chocolate chips, and vanilla with your heart. And don't try to tell me otherwise. Absolutely true. Yes, I know. And then we have a saying in my house that if you add 3 ingredients to anything, it's homemade, and heat, love, and time count. Didn't send the garlic hard enough. Wondering if you should try gochujang. Ooh, chili oil. Oh, okay. Instant change in Mambo Yum detection. What does that mean? I'm so confused. Oh. My phone fell out of my pocket. Now I don't have music. That's sad. I like gochujang and chili oil. There we go. We good. I fixed it. No, I don't know what was wrong with me, but no, you're good. I like chili oil. I was reading fast, and I was also trying to, like, read this. You're good. It does sound quite tasty. Alright, what am I doing? Okay, so that's 7. 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2. I'm just not super hungry at the moment, because I ate right before stream. Granted, I had, like, a small lunch, but 'twas enough to satisfy. I need to get back into making, like, actual lunches. I just haven't been very good about that. Ad break! Sorry. Went to the gym and haven't eaten for a sec, so I hunger. Food. 7, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Okay, 3. Come on, man. There. Oh, big sippy and a big stretch. Okay. Oh, wow. My camo is lagging. I'm gonna wait for that to catch up, if it will. Here we go. There we go. You can see Hobbs. He is here. Alright, big stretch. I need to get my nails done. They're at the 3-week mark today. But I don't know what color I want to get. What set I want to get next. Because I really like this set. This is one of my basic go-to sets. But I'm thinking about maybe getting like a set to like match the theme of the stream. Like dark blues, black, something springy, maybe. I have a notes app in my phone where I take a photo of my nails and then I'll write the numbers that the colors are associated with, so I always know what colors I've used. And so like sometimes I'll just scroll through that, but they've recently gotten rid of a couple of the books with all the colors in them, so I'm like, but something springy would be cute. I had once, I called it the Pink Lemonade set or the Kirby set because it was like pink and then it was like white and yellow and it was really cute teal. So like this is more of a light blue, but like, are we talking like a dark teal like the color of the stream, or like a lighter teal like my cup, like this kind of teal? This is more of a minty teal. Like a dark teal, okay. So we could do like a dark teal, a light teal, and then like a black, or maybe, or like a white. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'll probably go on Wednesday. Maybe. Teal with a green accent with black decor. Ooh, maybe. I usually just get 3 colors like this because art at my salon usually costs a little bit extra. They're technically supposed to charge me $5 for 3 colors, but my tech doesn't charge me that $5 because he's been doing my nails for like 7-ish years or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but I think a set to match the stream would be really cute. Alright, we gotta lock back in. It's 3, 1, single, 2 negative, 3 doubles. I'll have to look at the color books tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever I go get my nails done. It'll probably be Wednesday. Miss getting your nails. Stiletto nails. Damn. See, I'm always making stuff, and so like my nails being this long. These are my natural nails, by the way. These are not tips. Them being this long is already cumbersome, and I much prefer them a little bit shorter. But that's just me. I might ask Axe what color they think I should get. Unless Axe is in stream and just has been quiet, which wouldn't surprise me. Used to get longer sets during color guard way back. Probably couldn't do it now. Wow. I couldn't even have my nails done for color guard because the rifles would just break them. Yeah, X is not in stream. Because I was rifle line captain, so doing that was not viable. Nail biting habit like really bad. That's actually why I started getting my nails done in the first place, because this is a $50 manicure. It's $40 but with $10 tip. And I get what's called next gen. So this is like the dip powder stuff. So my nails are super thick and super brittle. Like you can actually like see how thick my nails are. And so they don't break super easy. But I used to bite through the next gen, and then I realized I'm wasting $50 whenever I do that. So I just kind of like forced myself to stop. You were not supposed to have them at all, but you were a second lieutenant and never broke once. Wow. That's impressive. Like, genuinely. Never breaking a nail in color guard. That's wild. Your nails are incredibly thin and break so much. Get next gen. The dip powder stuff, great stuff. And it comes in so many colors. I've actually considered buying my own, like, professional dip powders and then just taking them in with me to get my nails done, but I don't know if that is something I can do, because I think you need to have, like, a specific license in order to even buy them. Sorry, I'm in a little bit of a tricky spot on this pattern. Or this row, excuse me. More proud of sprinting at a boy in stiletto heels and taking him to the ground. Holy shit. In your defense, he stole your bag with your heel. Yeah, I would also sprint at a boy in stilettos. That's insane. That's what you used to get, can't afford them, sprint after you. He wanted to ask you out. Why the fuck did he steal your bag? That's stupid. That's really stupid. Like, sure, it's one way to get your attention, but also, like, bruh, there are better ways. He was very stupid after you launched after your stage with the shoes on. He never stole your bag again. It was during your theater days. Y'all were the ones playing the leads. Probs why he wanted to ask you out, but was too dumb to think of it. Oh my. Dumbass. That's all I really have to. What a dumbass. But also good on you for invoking fear in his soul as he deserved. Oops. Dumb of ass indeed. Dumb of ass, debatable of heart. Unworthy of heart. Let's just go with that. If you want to get somebody's attention, don't steal their shit. Just be honest and straight up with them. Don't try to play, you know, like, mind games. Dark of heart. He then tried to get his older brother to contact you over Facebook and induct you into the Mormon church. No! Last time a guy tried to do that thing, you punched him in the stomach so hard he hit the ground. Nice. That's a great reaction. You were sadly born into the Mormon church, so I understand. I'm so sorry. But at least you're out. Fingers crossed, hopefully. I should hope so. Proud of you if you are, and I wish you luck if you're not, because that's rough. Your partners aren't? Okay, that's good. You're out, but your partners are not. I'm sorry. Well, I'm wishing you, y'all, them, the best of luck to get out. Because that's some scary shit. I will be honest, I am not super well informed on, like, what exactly goes on in the Mormon church. I just know that it's some scary shit. And it is not very great for women, and it is extremely racist. I had some friends growing up who were Mormon, and I lived like right around the corner from a Mormon church. And like hearing some of the things that they would tell me about their church, I was like, that's crazy. And they're like, no, it's totally fine. It's completely normal. And I'm like, I really don't think that's true. You've been at your parents for 2 weeks now and it's awkward. I'm so sorry, Mel. Doug, the older brother, for info, and he tried to paint you things. Yeah. I feel sorry for people stuck in the church, because it's a rough place to be. Hang on, I have to count. 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1, 12, 2. We gotta redo that stitch. Sorry, I had to cough. Still have your records, so they could, in fact, try to find you again. Oh no. It's been awkward, mostly because your AFL partner came with me. I'm so sorry. Oof. Oops. I'm too fast, my stitches. Bruh. I'm not even really going that fast. That is row 2. Funny enough, you have a parental coming into town tonight. Gonna need those anxiety meds. Not too fast. Your just needs to get. Yeah, I'm really not even going that fast. Y'all have seen me go fast, and that was last Tuesday. But I was like, I have to go because I have dinner plans. That was fast, Bo. This thing is getting so fucking small. All right. Oop! I need that stitch marker. All right, row 81. I'm gonna turn that on. Yes, good luck with your parental unit. I need to email my psych and get a refill on my Adderall. I have not done that today, and I meant to do it this morning. You think I need to update the row counter? I do, but I'm gonna do it at the end of stream. Just because getting my keyboard out after every row is a pain in the ass. Because it's like behind my yarn bowl, under my desk shelf. This is a shelf right here. Under that, behind the clipboard, it's just... We'll do it at the end of stream. Or maybe when we reach the halfway point. I need to redo this. Ugh. Time to paint your face and act like the gender fluid pendulum is in full fem today. I'm so sorry, Scarlett. I'm wishing you the best of luck. My gender right now is cozy crochet. Because I'm cozy, I'm wearing my comfy lounge pants, and I'm crocheting. That is my gender. I'm also wearing one of my favorite shirts, which is so worn out, but it is so comfy. I got it from when I worked at Earthbound like 5 years ago. It will all be okay. Your sister and makeup wipes and comfy pants are ready for when the day is done. Earthbound, your beloved. Alright, have a good one, Scarlett. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. As a reminder, this VOD will be up on the channel and on my YouTube channel probably tomorrow. But after stream, this will be up. And then the VOD will probably be up on my YouTube tomorrow. Have a good one. Good luck with the fam. We will be here vibing and chilling. Single. Negative. 3 doubles. Oof. Hello, Renstarian. Welcome in. How are you today? Renstaria redeemed her big sippy. Thank you. I'll take a big sippy of my coffee first. And of my water. Say hi to Hobbs. He's my hydration buddy. Thank you for the big sippy. We are on row 3 of 8 today. We just got started. My brain just like lagged so hard. This thing's falling off my desk. I hope you've had a wonderful start to your week, Renstarian. I mentioned earlier that I'm considering streaming on Thursday, Friday this week since Jack is going to be out of town, just so that the squad has some cozy crochet content to chillax to and doesn't feel like we're a ship without a captain. It's not like I'm going to be doing anything else anyway, because I mostly reserve Thursday, Friday to mod stream. Yes, alright. Noted. That's 3 for 3. Gonna be lurking because you have 12 rows left in the movie blanket. Oh, hell yeah! Congrats! That is so exciting. I cannot wait to see the finished product. I believe in you, Ren. You can do it. What kind of border are you planning on doing for the blanket? Are you going to do a fringe border or are you going to do an envelope border? If you don't mind me asking. So 4 negatives, 2, 1, 2. Probably envelope. You thought about fringe? I think the fringe would be cute, but I'm doing an envelope on this one. I've pretty much already decided, just because I don't like all these ends. Like this stresses me out, like to no end. So. Plus, I'll get stuffing out of it, so. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, so 4 negative, 2, 1, 2, 4 singles. There we go. To no end, you say? 3, 3, 1, 5. I also feel like the fridge would be like a sensory nightmare. Tickling me. No, thank you. So does anybody have any crazy projects coming up or planned or anything like that? Anything fun or interesting happening in y'all's crafty lives? Because I've got this, and then I started a Cult of the Lamb amigurumi project yesterday because I was bored. heard fridge instead of fringe, and I was like, oh gee, what kind of fridge do you have behind? Does it tickle me? That is one hell of a mental image. A tickling fridge. You're heading home via plane tomorrow, so you're excited to work on amigurumis again. Ooh. Hell yeah. What kind of amigurumis are you gonna make? I'm thinking about maybe doing another tapestry project. Not overlay mosaic, but like just like a smaller one. I don't know what design I'm gonna do, because after the live on air one, I was like, okay, I need something else. Because that was fun. I really enjoyed the live on air project. You need to figure it out. You're still in the deciding phase. You need to figure out the next holiday. Ooh. Okay, hang on. 4 negatives, double single negative. Single, 5 negatives. I really want to do more of the glitched effect design style, because that was a lot of fun. And there's one that I want to do. It's a cross stitch pattern, so it'd be a lot bigger than the live on air one, because that one I just designed myself. And it has a Florence and the Machine lyric, and it says, I am no wife, I am no mother, I am king. And it has like a really cool glitched effect, but there's a lot of colors involved in the glitching effect. And I wonder if I could just like omit a few of them and still get like the same kind of impact, you know? Hi, baby. Sasha is here. Hi, baby. Okay. But that design is by Ansatru on Tumblr. Sorry. Credit where credit is due. Two singles. Double. 4 singles. Might just use the theme of summer. That'd be cute. I think the next holiday is Easter. And then after that, it's Memorial Day? And June doesn't really have a holiday besides Pride Month and Juneteenth. I mean, there's my birthday in June if you want to celebrate my birthday, but that's... I'm joking. What day of the week does my birthday fall on? My birthday falls on a Sunday. I will not be streaming that day. But Jack will be. Jack will be playing Stardew that day. Pride Month! I need to make a Pride Octo for the stream. I will be getting my nails done in Pride colors this year. I did it like 2 years ago and then I didn't do it last year just because it didn't line up. Because my birthday falls in the middle of June and usually I get my nails done for my birthday rather than Pride. You can do so much for Pride Month. It's true. There's a lot you could do. I thought about making a Pride cardigan, but since it's in June and I live in Texas, it would be way too hot to wear it. So maybe like I could maybe do it with like a drapey cotton. But the last time I made something out of cotton and wore it outside in summer, it was also quite hot. So I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure it out. Singles. Oops. Why is there 10 singles right here? Hang on. I need to look at my reference picture. Oops. Oh, that's the bottom of one of the first clouds. That's cool. Okay. I was just wondering why there's 10 singles right here, and it's because there are clouds that are going to be showing up there. Okay. I was just a little confused. Oops. Y'all can't really see what I'm doing. That's okay. Easy fix. Oops. Dropped a stitch. Oh man, that little guy's gonna be tricky. There we go. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, that's 2. Oh, okay. I was like there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just realized y'all can't see what I'm doing because I'm holding it too close to my face. Sorry about that. Alright, that is row 3 of the day done. That's actually not a bad idea. Folding this in half so I can work on it without it spilling off the table or the desk. Same difference. Maybe. Might not line up perfectly, but that's okay. Yeah, no, it's a little too wonky. Oh well. I'm still gonna try it. Okay. Make it a little bit easier to maneuver. And it's not spilling over into my lap. That's actually pretty nice. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break and go to the restroom. And then I will be right back. I'm going to manually run an ad while I'm gone, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. But somebody has stolen the chair. Hang on. Okay, unplug the phone. There she is. Hey. She doesn't care. Yeah, your crimes are being broadcasted. You don't care, do you, baby? You'll see this face. Not a care in the world. Can I have my chair back, my love? My brat child. Baby, I'm streaming right now. You can't have my chair. She knows I'm about to pick her up. She's mad about it. Alright, well, I'm gonna move the phone back. Gotta lift it up. How far up did I have it? There we go. Right about there. Okay, come on. Come on. Thank you. Alright, I don't like making her get up, but we have work to do. There we go. Queen chair thief, true to form. Okay. We are on a white color row. Need some coffee first. Excuse me. Ooh, that is very long. Okay. I would put Sasha on my lap, but I'm so close to my desk that this would just like bother her, and I don't want her to be uncomfy. I lost track of what I was doing. Shit. Double, single, double, negative, double, single. Okay. Hello, our hand. Welcome in. How's the Kraken? The Kraken is good. The Kraken is growing. You missed Sasha stealing my chair just a moment ago when I went to the restroom. But we are back. We're doing good. I've been mentioning that I'm considering streaming on Thursday and Friday of this week as well, since Jack Evil is not going to be streaming because they are out of town. And I don't do anything on Thursdays and Fridays besides moderate their chat, so I was like, I might as well just, like, provide the cozy crochet content that their community craves. So, but yes, welcome in. You haven't missed much. We're starting on row 4 of the day. And thanks for stopping in and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. How have you been? What are you up to today? The cozy moment is necessary. It's so, you're so true. Words. It's so true is what I was trying to say. Words are hard. People need the cozy crochet content in the background just to vibe to. And I am not listening to the music that is playing on stream. I'm actually listening to Splatoon music, which is my preferred musical content. And so I'm just like, I'm vibing right now. But I cannot play the Splatoon music on stream, otherwise I could risk getting a copyright violation if I were to upload this VOD to YouTube, which I intend on doing. So, 2 singles, 2 doubles. Negative. We're gonna mark that negative. Where's my stitch marker? Just because I do not want to get lost. So 6. 2 neg. Crochet does need a good soundtrack. Just finished streaming? Hell yeah. What were you streaming? Like, what were you working on? Oops. Single, double, neg, 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, 6. That's a negative. Today was a gameplay stream. What were you playing? I gotta be nosy, I'm sorry. Oops. Playing Dead Cells. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I wish I played more games besides what I do play, which is a very limited pool, but I also don't play as many games as I used to. I tend to stick to Switch ports of games because I cannot play video games on computer most of the time because of my hands. I have a permanently fractured wrist. And sometimes keyboard games are really painful for that. But I want to expand my gaming palette, I suppose. Is that a good way to put it? But monies do cost games do cost money. That was backwards. And I do not have a ton of that at the moment, unfortunately. I really want to get the Woolhaven DLC for Cult of the Lamb. Because I'm getting the itch to play it again. After somebody mentioned it in stream that I should play Cult of the Lamb on stream at some point. I play a lot of Nintendo games, like I said, so I play a lot of Splatoon. That is my main game that I gravitate towards. What else do I play? Cult of the Lamb, like I said. I play Animal Crossing. I play some Stardew. My brain is just, like, buffering. I don't really know what games I play. I like puzzle games. You're a PC gamer but prefer playing with controller. You do not got the moves with your fingies to play very cozy games. Yeah, very cozy games. Except for Splatoon, which is overstimulating and stressful. But I like to think I'm pretty decent at Splatoon. I don't play multiplayer competitive anymore, though. At least I try not to, because the online competitive community in Splatoon is not exactly friendly nowadays, which is really unfortunate, because it is a fun game. It's just, it is not a great place to be. A lot of people are really rude. So I mostly play Salmon Run and the roguelike DLC called Side Order. Actually, I have a clip on my channel of me playing Side Order. Okay, what are we doing here? Single, 2 doubles, negative, single, 2 doubles. Single, 5 doubles. I've also recently started playing Just Dance, because I used to be a dancer pretty much my entire life, and I miss dancing. And I was like, that's something I can do alone in my house that I don't have to feel concerned about people judging me for the way that I dance, so. Hello, Fairy Dust, welcome in. Yes, we are doing an overlay mosaic piece. This is called the Release the Kraken pattern. by Carey. Carey, you can do exclamation point pattern, and Nightbot will provide you a link to the Ravelry page where I purchased this. And she has a lot of really cool designs, more than just this. If you want to check out her stuff, I really recommend it. But we'll do a full pan of the blanket after I finish this row so that y'all can see. Let's see, what was I doing? 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 5, 4. You have yarn coming in for a couple of mosaics. You used to dance. What kind of dance did I do? Oh goodness, I did a lot. I was a cheerleader for the very beginning of my life. I did actual like dance classes. I did ballet and tap when I was really little. And then I did color guard, which is a lot of ballet. But I did color guard for 4 years in 8th grade through my junior year of high school. But then I injured my leg and I couldn't dance anymore. But Just Dance does have leg-friendly routines, which I really enjoy doing. But I did a little bit of everything. Single, double. I was a rifle line captain of my color guard, but after I injured my leg, I couldn't march, and so I quit. And also the director was kind of an asshole, so good riddance. And the drama, oh my god, the drama was terrible, but we're not going to get into that. It was just better for my mental health that I leave, and I'm glad I did. I didn't march my senior year. Gave me a lot more free time my senior year. Used to play Splatoon with your siblings. They played with the understanding guy would rush into enemy territory and get splatted immediately. You needed to be carried. I am a frontliner as well, but I like to play a style I like to call squirrely. I'm very squirrely, very squirmy. A lot of people are going to get really mad at me for this. I main the Splooshomatic and the Neo Splooshomatic, and I will stack super jump up, which means I can bounce across the stage really, really fast. And my sub weapon is called a beacon, like a beak on a squid. And what that does is it provides you a super jump spot on the map. And I'll spam or stack. Here we go. Stack super jump up. I'll stack super saver so I don't lose as many super weapon points whenever I die. And I stack super charge up, so the more turf I ink, the more my gauge will fill. So what I'll do is I will rush in really fast, cover as much of the ground in my color as I can, slap a beacon down, jump back to spawn, unleash my super weapon, which is either in 2 it was Tenta missiles, or in 3 it's a killer whale, which is basically like a beam of ink that will track your enemy movements. And so I'll just do that over and over again, and people hate me. It was really fun though. People hated me in 2, but they changed the kit for the Neo Splooshin 3 and I was a little bummed about it. But I had a lot of fun with it, so that's all that mattered. But I don't play competitive anymore. And if I do, it's usually turf or splat zones. Occasionally I'll play tower control, but not as often. I do not touch Rainmaker or Clam Blitz because no thank you. I'm a gamer. Thank you. I used to be. Not much anymore. But I'm starting Splatoon Saturdays. I did one 2 weeks ago, but I didn't do one last week because Jack Evil was streaming and I wanted to be there for their stream. But I mostly play Salmon Run on those, or Side Order, like I said. No, if I was a gamer, I would actually be playing one of the weapons with better meta. But I don't care about that stuff. I play what I enjoy, even if people hate me for it. There's a lot of hate for Splooshomatic mains. They're always like, oh, that's such an easy weapon to play. Well, yeah, that's why a lot of people play it. You just wore clothes you thought were cute and used the paint roller because in my... Yeah! Enjoy it. 7. The nice thing about Splatoon 3 is that you can change your... Like, you could do it in 2, but it's easier to do it in 3. You can change the abilities on your clothes, including the main ability. You couldn't do that in 2. Changing the main ability, I mean. You could change your clothing's abilities whenever. Just not the main ability. I mean, you can do that in 3, which is really nice. Not that I care, but God knows I have plenty of chunks to do it, because I get a bunch of chunks from playing Salmon Run. Maybe if we still have some time left at the end of stream after I finish these rows, we could play a round of Side Order. I lost track of what I was doing. Okay, 2. Wait, no, negative. 2 doubles, 2 negatives, 1 double. 2 negative. Four singles. Welcome back from Ad Hell, everybody. Sorry I didn't say that sooner. I'm gonna mark those because I keep getting lost. There we go. Have I taken a big sippy recently? I should do that. Can I do that at the end of this road Nightbot, please? Oh, speaking of Samurin, the Samurin soundtrack just started up in my ears. Single, double, negative twice. Oops. All right, that is row number 4 of the day done. We're making good pace. We just crossed over the 2-hour mark. I'm running out of yarn. Not terribly so, but those balls of yarn that I have are getting quite small. You have a problem where you don't game as much as you used to because you feel like, yeah, same. Yeah, 100%. I totally get that. That's kind of the reason why I don't game as much anymore, and that's why I'm setting aside a day to game on Saturdays. All right, let's do a pan of this blanket for the new people that have showed up since I started streaming earlier. Let me get comfy back in my chair. Move that. All right, so we'll do a front and a back pan. Oh, I dropped my phone again. Give me 1 second. My music. Like both are hobbies, but crocheting feels more productive. Yeah, 100% agree. Like I get something out of it. You're starting to get better about it though. Good. I need to be better about it. Okay. I have my music back. We're good. All right, we will do a pan of this blanket now that I have my music back in my ears. Let's pan up a little bit so you can see. So, this blanket is not going to fit all in frame soon enough. So, this big old tentacle right here is making a lovely appearance. We're building on that pretty quickly. I'm looking here at... I'm referencing the photo that came with this. Okay, so we're brushing up against the side here. Soon enough, this is going to start turning this way, like to the left again. But we have some wind marks here that are showing up. Our flying jib is coming along nicely. Our foremast is also coming along nicely. We're going to be starting the second tier of sails here soon on the foremast as well. Bowsprit, of course. We have the main mast, which is developing its second tier of sails here. Hello, Alex. Welcome in. I'm glad you made it. Here's our mizzen mast. We're going to be starting on that second tier here as well here shortly. And we are just beginning to see the cloud that shows up here. We are just now starting that. And this tentacle here on the far left-hand side is going to be touching this edge here shortly. So, good stuff. We'll do a back pan as well, since this is a reversible piece. So we've got that big tentacle right here. Our mizzen mast. Our main mast. And our foremast in the flying jib. And that last tentacle over on this side here. So that is the middle mark of today. We're about to start on row 5 of the day, which is a navy row. Weirdly enough, I'm actually able to focus better now that I have samurai music playing in my playlist. You got your hair cut and your fictional husband came in the mail. Congratulations on both of those. Yarn. All right, there we go. Soon you won't be feeling Spanish because you're finally taking your bad punny test. Good! Zoom it in just a little bit, sorry. We're doing pretty good here. Not much to report. Just been chilling and crocheting. Although I've been talking about and like kind of getting chat's opinion on me streaming Thursday, Friday of this week, since Jack Evil is not going to be streaming due to them being on vacation. If that is something that you would be interested in, let me know. I aim to provide that cozy crochet content that everybody craves and loves. So far, it's been a resounding yes from majority of chatters, which is great. You don't know what to do when they don't stream. You just kind of sit there like something is missing here. I completely get that. Like Friday when they decided not to stream, I was like, okay, now what? Now what do I do? Also, I have a YouTube channel now where I will be uploading VODs to after stream. So if you end up missing a stream or cannot watch an entire one, the VODs will be here on Twitch, but they only last up to like 2 weeks or something like that. And then, but since they expire, I'll be uploading them to YouTube where you can go and watch them and they won't expire. So, just something to keep in mind. Oops, dropped a stitch. We're good, fixed it. Plus, if I stream Thursday, Friday, I will get 2 weeks of work done in 1 week on this project, which will be 4 pages. That's a lot. That's a lot for this pattern. So, that'd be pretty good. We'd be hitting row 100 on Thursday if I were to do that. So, we're gonna... Pretty much everybody said yes that I've proposed the idea to, so I might do it unless something comes up. So that will be the plan for the week. So we'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday. I have plans. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is not a subathon. This is just because Jack's not here. And I'm adding Saturday to the stream schedule as normal for Splatoon Saturday. Or Game Saturday. I haven't decided yet. It might be a different game than Splatoon depending on what salmon run rotation it is. Depending on the day, you get like 0.3 rows to 3 rows. Your pattern, don't even think you're past page 1 on yours. So don't compare yourself to me, Alex. I work very quickly. That's a very important distinction. I work very quickly. I've been doing this a while. And also you're in high school and you have things to do and I don't, so a little bit different circumstances. Fuck. Wait, that's 4. Two singles. 1 double. There we go. 5 neg. You always have a show on or something, and ADHD do be ADHD. Yeah, I get you. Although I'm kind of reversed because I can't watch TV because I'm focused on this rather than getting distracted by the TV show and not working on this. 5. Single, double, negative. 2 singles. Double. 20 singles. Alright, let me lock in real quick because I have to do 20 single crochets. Welcome back from Ad Hell, everybody. You didn't miss much. Hello, Glam. Welcome in. I appreciate you coming to hang out with me. How are you today? You were watching Chaos Cows. Get maybe half a row of the blanket, which was like less than half the size of the current blanket because it was panels at 50-minute perms. Goodness. Maybe throw on some music, Alex. That might help. But yes, welcome in, Glam. How are you? We are currently working on a Kraken Mosaic blanket. I will do a pan of it after I finish this row. Just because I don't want to have to like stop and then like move the whole thing over. But if you can hang out for just a little bit, I will do a pan so you can see the full thing because I think it looks pretty neat. So we just did 25. Oops. Single. Currently working on some cross stitch. Ooh, what's the design? Because that sounds really cool. I love cross stitching. I don't do it very often anymore. Just because I lose patience with it. Sasha, what are you doing? Hi, baby. What are you doing? Hi, princess. Sorry, my cat has decided to come say hello. Hi, baby. Let her be, she is the queen. Do y'all want to see Sasha? Okay. I'll let you up, babe. No, come here. Sasha, come here, princess. The chat wishes to see the queen. Meow. You don't think using up your yarn stash is the thing? Honestly? Very good point. Alright, we have Kitty. She's not allowed on the project, but y'all can see her. Let me unplug my phone. Here she is. The queen herself. Whoop, don't fall. Here she is. Now y'all can properly see her. She hasn't been feeling very well, which is why the Sashi Time redeem is not active at the moment. But the fact that she's come over willingly is a pretty good sign, so. She stole my chair earlier, for those of you that were not here. You got something on your nose. Alright, Sasha, I gotta put the phone back to where it was so that chat can watch me work. Y'all are just gonna get like a little bit of Sasha on the camera. No, do not sit on the desk. You know better. Hi, you are making this difficult for me. She has her head just pressed up underneath my arm. No. Get your paw off of it. No. Good girl. That's a good girl, Sasha. The queen will do as she pleases. Yeah, she's laying down. She knows she's not allowed on a handful of surfaces in my room, and that is my desk, my nightstand, and my dresser. She knows that she is not allowed on those. She's doing quality inspection. You my quality inspector? You got gunk in your eyes, babe. Because I forced her to. She's fine. She knows the rules. Although she's gonna get mad at me because I'm making her ears flick a bunch. Yes, they do. I love how you can just like barely see her little butt right here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here, I'll move the camera so y'all can just like barely see her while I work. Although my arms are going to be kind of in the way, I'm sorry. Kitty. Single, negative, double. After making your deformed rhinoceros for the child, your arm was so sore because you were up from like 10 to 3 with that thing. Damn. Bless your heart. That is not a good time. Okay, how many was that? 8. Double, single, negative. Whoa. Double. Two negatives. It's cool because on the weekends you usually go to bed around 2, but it was still later than you wanted. Yeah. I try to go to bed at around 10:30 because I'm old and I get sleepy. But I accidentally stayed up till 3 the other day because I had forgotten to take my meds, and I was like, why am I not tired? Like, I just couldn't fall asleep. Insomnia. And then I was like, oh, I didn't take my fucking meds. Because I'm a dumbass. I'm gonna have to buy a yarn before stream tomorrow, I think. Damn it. Or maybe after stream today I'll go do that so I don't have to do it tomorrow. Might be a better decision. But I stopped streaming at around 5 or 5:30, and frankly, I don't want to leave the house at that time because traffic sucks. You're so mad you didn't think you would want to spend any money on the new episode. For the new episode, but the merch drop was insane. You don't think you have enough money. I'm sorry. Okay, so 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. I just realized y'all can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. This is a lot harder with a cat in my lap, not gonna lie. Alright, that is row 4 of the day done. Did I say I was going to do a pan of the blanket after this row? Because I think I did. Hello, Patch. Welcome in. I did say I was going to do a pan. Perfect. All right. Well, we have to say goodbye to Sasha because I need to stretch out my left leg. So everybody say goodbye to Sasha. If I can get her on camera. I have to. She's making my bad leg hurt, and crocheting with her in my lap is very difficult. I have a disability! Look at that sweet face, though. She's just baby. Baby. Alright, come on. She does not want to move. Come on. Thank you. I'll go put you on your tree. How's that? Oh, my leg. Ow. That's the third time I've dropped my phone today. My music phone. Okay. Ow. Give me a second. I need to stretch out my left leg. Okay. We'll do a quick pan of the blanket for the new people that have shown up within the last couple minutes. I'm not going to be able to fit the whole thing on camera, but all you need to see is the new stuff. So hard to be mean to people with disabilities. Like your friend recently had a cold. Your disease, okay, rude. Diabetes isn't contagious. So this tentacle is coming along nicely. Soon enough, it'll be curving to the left like this. We've got some wind lines here, I believe is what this is. Our sails are coming up. We've started the second tier of sails on the main masts. And we've got the beginning of a cloud right here. And soon enough, this tentacle is going to be touching this side. Like we literally have like 3 double crochets right here. And I'm pretty sure this white goes all the way to the end here. So we're making good progress. We just finished row 4 of the day. We're going to start row 5. This thing is getting really big. As much as I would love to have Sasha on stream for y'all, I just cannot hold her in my lap at the moment. That went into the wrong stitch. Did it? Oh. It did. Alright, I fixed it. That looks weird. Why does that look weird? Did I split the yarn? I don't think so. Alright. Sorry, I'm enjoying my coffee really quick. I need to finish it before it hits 4 o'clock. Alright, coffee finished. Let's keep going. Happened again, it was completely your fault too. Oh no! 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, single, negative double. That's weird. Maybe double check that page. Oh yeah, that one's just like incomplete. Okay, weird. Alright, 4 negatives. Oh, you mean closing out my stream? I also do that so much with Spotify. Yeah, I do that too. It's okay. I've just come to accept the fact that you're gonna close me at some point. My hands are sweating. It's making the yarn feel gross. I'm gonna mark that so I don't lose my place, because knowing me, I will. I need some water after chugging that coffee. Excuse me, my goodness. Five, negative double. No. Single two double. Duh. Negative 18 double crochets. All right, let's lock in and do those. You need to not be this really big. Okay. Nightbot, I did take a big sippy recently. Thank you. Something felt weird about that last stitch that I did. I guess the yarn's just weird at that spot, okay. Alright, let's do 8 negatives. Also, because I haven't plugged it today, I do have a Discord server. If anybody is interested in joining, you can do !Discord, and Nightbot will provide you a link to join the Hobby Horde, where you can hang out with me. It is a very quiet server. We do not have very many members because I'm still a baby streamer. But if you would like to join, you are more than welcome to do so. You will also, there's an option to join a role that I will ping whenever I go live if you want to be notified properly, because you can never quite rely on Twitch notifications. I also have social medias all over the place. You can do !Socials, and which will provide you a link to my link tree, which has everything. And Starian taking up the mantle, doing my job in my stream, which the Discord thinks my job in Jack's stream. That's the bit. All right, what are we doing here? 8 single, 2 doubles, and negative. Two doubles and a negative. Double single. Just call me Mambo Jr. Mambo number 6. ad break. I'm so sorry to subject you guys to ads, but shmoney. And it helps me. It helps me. 2, 3, 4. Oops. Whoa. 7. Excuse me. Six doubles. Wow. What is going on with this stitch? Hang on. What the hell? That was weird. But I fixed it. We're good, guys. No worries. I'm trying to decide what kind of project I want to do after, like what kind of stream project I want to do after I finish this. We've still got quite a ways to go on this. But if y'all have any ideas, let me know, because I would love to do more of these overlay blankets, because I think they're neat, but I don't know. If y'all have any ideas, let me know. Like, I'm thinking like long-term projects. What? You meant to tell me something. What'd you meant to tell me? The person who made the big fucking blanket made a fuck Trump blanket. Oh! I wouldn't be allowed to make that because, unfortunately my mother is pro-Trump, and if she saw that, she would be very mad at me. As funny as as much as I would love to make that blanket, I don't think I could make it without getting in big trouble with my mother, whose roof I still live under. Then again, I don't know if she would care, but I don't think I could make that in the house that I currently live in. am out to my mom, but, and like, I don't really know how to phrase this. I am out to my mom, but she is pro-Trump, which is unfortunate because I do live in Texas and it's just kind of par for the course. But I don't think I could safely make that blanket while living under her roof. Not that I'm like scared of my mom or anything like that. It's just I don't think that would be a good idea. Four negatives, 3 singles, 1, 2, 5 singles, Sorry, I'm on a repetition. I will read chat in just a second. Keeping a roof over my head is a good priority. Yeah. Remember when you were 15, your mom told me the only time I was allowed to say fuck was when I was talking about Trump or Elon, so that actually might be a version of the blanket I'm allowed to make. Speaking of mothers, I have an errand renter. Okay, be safe driving. Somebody is messaging me. Oh, it's do. That was a repetition. I don't think my mom would kick me out if I made that, but like she would not be happy. So, better safe than sorry in this case. I believe that is row number 5 of the day complete. We are running out of yarn really quickly now. It gets smaller every row. That was row 6 of the day, my bad. And we just crossed the 3-hour mark, so we're on pace for normal stream time. Not bad. All right, row 7 is a navy row. I should take a big sip of your right Nightbot. I will in just a second. Let me anchor this yarn first. Let me grab the hydration dragon. Here he is. All right. Row 7, which is row 85. The counter is not accurate. I'll update it at the end of stream. Split. That's not good. We're gonna fix it. 3 doubles. That is that first row of the row. Mark that stitch as we always do. All right. Three doubles. You had a fire alarm in your chem, and your homework was finished the lab, but we were outside all periods, so now you just have to do a lab. Oof. I'm sorry. I hope the alarm wasn't a big deal, like maybe a staff member did popcorn in the microwave. Single. Double. Alright, we're about to do a bunch of negative stitches. Oops. Sorry I'm being a little bit more quiet. I'm starting to feel the effects of stream. I'm starting to get sleepy. Ad break is starting soon. Just doing a lot of homework. You're just here for the background noise. Oh, that's good at least. I am more than happy to provide. So 10, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, single, and then 10 negatives. You're in so much trouble with your advisor. You're supposed to do stuff for GSA because I'm the president and did nothing. 1 second. I just got a notification, but I didn't see what it was. Jenny Blade, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. She texted you today asking if you were okay. What do you say to that? I'm sorry. Be like, yeah, I've just been a little bit busy with work, like homework and stuff. That's what I would say. My hands are sweating again. This sucks. I hate living in Texas. My hands are so sweaty. Okay. That's not true. I actually really like living here. Political assignment aside. Political climate aside. I can't talk. It's hot and my hands are sweaty. Thank you so much for stopping in, Jenny Blade. How are you today? I appreciate you coming to hang out with me. Also, is it the best country? Yeah. That is truly unfortunate for the majority of people. But Jenny Blade, welcome. My name is Mambo. I'm a maker of many things. I really like cephalopods, and we are working on a Kraken overlay mosaic blanket. If you do !pattern, Nightbot will provide a link to the pattern where I purchased this from, and you can see what it's going to end up looking like. After this row, after next row, I'll do a full pan so you can see the full project, because the next row is the last row for today. But I will be back every day this week except for Wednesday and Sunday, because my buddy Jack, Evil Streams, is not streaming this week due to being on vacation. So I will be streaming to provide our shared community some cozy crochet content in their stead. I should do a shout out for Jack since I don't have any mods to do it for me. I can't type today, my nails are too long. There we go. I highly recommend going to follow Jack. They are currently working on Jack Evil Streams doesn't stream. I know, it's wild, but they are working on the Stardew Valley map, pixel for pixel, using embroidery floss on a 1.3 millimeter hook. I am a moderator in their chat on days that they do stream, but since they will be gone, I will be streaming instead. What did I just do? That's 10, single, 7, 2, 1, 3 doubles. I do have a Discord as well if you want to come hang out with us. It is a very quiet Discord. We don't have very many people in there at the moment. But you are always more than welcome to join if you want to get properly notified whenever I go live, because you can never quite fully rely on Twitch notifications to be accurate. I also have a YouTube channel that will be starting up soon-ish. This VOD will be the first one to go up onto that channel. So if you can't stay the whole time, you can always go back and watch the VOD fully on my YouTube channel, because VODs expire after a certain amount of time here on Twitch, which is unfortunate. I need to cough really quick. Alright, we good. That was a split stitch. The way the labs are worded will always kill you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help, but I was not good at chemistry. Double, negative, double, single. Negative. It's like they can't put it into layman's terms, and I want layman's terms. I'm too autistic for instructions with no specifications. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how a lot of schooling is, which is really unfortunate, because they don't make those things designed for people with autism, which is really unfortunate and very frustrating for the people with autism. They expect you to understand things vaguely. See what I just did. So that's 6, 1, 5. work with me, please. Thank you. 3 doubles. Negative, 2 singles, double, negative, 2 doubles, negative, 1 single, 4 doubles. Oops. That is row 7 of the day done. Alright. We are making good progress. Same amount of progress as typical, but still good progress nonetheless. And I am running out of yarn. This is going by so fast. That's crazy. Alright. We are on the last row of today. It is 4:30. We're making pretty good time. An ad will be starting soon. I'm sorry to subject you guys to Adele. This row feels weird to start off with. I don't really know how to explain it. Just feels weird. Different starting than what it's been up to this point. But that's good because it means we're getting to a new part of the design. So 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, single. Welcome back, Scarlett. You didn't miss much. We just started the last row of today. I'm a little lost already because it's a different starter than the past couple rows have been. So I'm a little lost in the numbers, but it's okay. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, negative, single, negative. Two singles. Negative. Double. Okay. There's a repeat here. You're setting fire to the chat, Shy. How could you do this to me? Welcome in. How are you doing today? We had just started on the last row for today, but fear not, I will be back again pretty much every day this week. I've decided that I'm going to stream on Thursday and Friday in Jack's stead, since Jack will be on vacation, to provide our lovely community the cozy crochet content they crave. So I will be back again Tuesday, 1 p.m. CDT. Oh my gosh, lots of squid arson happening. But I will be back Tuesday, 1 p.m. CDT, Thursday, Friday, 1 p.m. CDT, and then Saturday at 5 p.m. for gaming. So, you got a cold? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Shy literally gets here, immediately sets fire to my chat. Breaking my heart, but it's okay. Y'all are having fun, so I don't really mind. 3. Single. We'll do that one more time. But we will be officially hitting row number 100 on Thursday, which is pretty exciting stuff. Also, the row counter in the corner is not accurate. I will update it after this row because this is the last row for the day. To Florida. Whoa. Do you have a stamp and gator repellent? What are you going to be doing in Florida? Arson, probably. Not really getting shook because your mom is coming, but we're gonna go see my grandparents. Okay. Which actually the opposite of stay at my grandma we can crochet. That too, realizing this is a very warm tone shot on mobile. Very cozy. Alright, 4 doubles, negative 2 doubles. Single, 5 doubles. Huh. I just realized I have not placed a single marker for this row. Fortunately, that is changing right now. To crochet. Oh, very happy because your cycle appointment went well. Good. You're on a 3-stream streak. Congratulations. Get those channel points. Thank you so much. To crochet or to game? That is the question. That is the question, isn't it? Well, I'm probably going to finish crocheting for the day and then go game. Or I might crochet a game thing, which I've been working on. I haven't decided yet. I need to pull this over. All right. 5 doubles. Make a crochet hook that functions out of control. The lamb baby. Yes, the lamb baby. Do you want to see the lamb baby? The baby Lambert. Lamb. This is my current work, my off-stream project since I finished my live on air tapestry. I'm not super happy with how the back of the head looks, so we're not going to look at it. But Lambert is coming along well. Adam Lambert. Ha, funny. But I'm really happy with how the ears turned out. He's looking so cute. Little lamb. Okay. Single. I think I'm gonna start a new run of Cult of the Lamb. Okay, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Because Scarlett mentioned playing Cult of the Lamb on stream, which I might do. But also, I usually play Splatoon on Saturdays. So I haven't quite decided yet. Your brother-in-law was going to make a Twitch channel called Hands and Feet, where his roommate controlled the movement with the DDR pad, and he controlled the rest with the Nintendo Power Gloves, but it never came. That sounds absolutely unhinged. Like, unhinged in, like, a really interesting way that I think could get a lot of traction if done correctly. So 5 doubles, single, negative, 5 more doubles. I need to read back, sorry. Pretty sick Twitch integration with Cult of the Lamb. That sounds scary. But also I'm playing on Switch, so it probably wouldn't work. Had a falling out, but you agree that it would have been sick. Your brother-in-law has the people skills of a wet rag. Assuming not a pleasant wet rag. Oh, sure. Yeah, I thought about Cult of the Lamb, but also Splatoon. So there's a way to stream Switch stuff. Oh, I know how to stream Switch stuff. It's that your chat gets to make follow. Oh, that's fun. I don't know if I would be able to link my Switch to Twitch. Hang on, I need to cough again. I'm so sorry. But that does sound like a lot of fun. I really want to get the Woolhaven DLC. That could be fun. Wait, what was I doing? Double negative. Single to double. Ah! Single. You look like a bratty Victorian child. With your allergies at the moment, make your eyes look sunken into your skull. You look like you have the plague. That sounds terrifying. Thank you. Seven. Stitch hopped right off of my hook. There we go. Okay. 8 doubles and a single twice. You hate having haircuts because every time you look weirdly intimidating. Okay. If I let my hair grow out, I kind of end up looking like Leon Kennedy because the way that my hair naturally falls versus the way that I force it to part. So whenever I get a fresh haircut, I end up looking like Leon Kennedy for a little bit. I'm like, I don't like this haircut. And then I have to force it back into its proper place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, every time your hair is short, I don't know how else to describe it other than if a jock bully from the Disney Channel was fused with a lesbian. Why does it have to be fused and the jock bully just can't, it's just a lesbian? Why is that not a thing? Lesbian jock bully. Regina George. Yeah, there you go. I feel like I'm missing something. No, I'm not. I'm just a dumbass. 6 negatives. That's 6. Sorry, I'm in a spot where I could easily get lost. Never watched the movie all the way through. Concept giving Heather Chandler from the horrid TV version of Heathers. Do not recommend. The concept is giving. We talk about the Riverdale cover. I do not know that existed, so I don't believe no. One of my students introduced you to it and told you it was a hate crime. It was its own show. It was so horrible. It got pulled off streaming almost immediately. It was Heathers, but all of the Heathers were gay, POC, or conventionally unattractive, and Veronica was the psych. Huh? Heather's musical is fire, though. Wow. I am not a big musicals person, personally. That's just me. And my ex-best friend was, like, obsessed with Heathers. And then she completely ghosted me fucking everywhere. So Heathers kind of has, like, a not great connotation for me personally, just because, like, I associate it with her, if that makes sense. I just realized I'm all tilted. There we go. Wow! I slipped. I dropped a stitch. Did I do that right? That one felt weird. There. 4 singles, 2 negative, 2 doubles. Drop the last double of the row. That's rough. There we go. Alright, last stitch of the day. And that is row 8 done. Yippee! Let me mark that off. I only used one stitch marker for that entire row. That's crazy. Guess I was really locked in. That was row 86 done. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to buy some more yarn for the week. Small. Alright, let's do one last pan for the day. Alright, so we're making some progress here with these little wind markings. This tentacle is starting to finally just barely curve a little bit to the left here. The second tier of our sails is coming along quite nicely. Look how pretty that is. Love it. And right over here as well, we've got another sail. And then something new is we're starting to get a little bit of a cloud right here. So that's some good stuff. And this is literally 2 stitches away from touching the border. So that's pretty interesting too. So let's do a back view. Because again, it is a reversible piece. Oh, that looks so sick on the reverse side. It looks way cooler when you like view it from a distance. Like you like lay it on the floor and you see the whole thing. Oh, that is looking so cool. It is a blanket, but a tapestry would be really cool. I'm using a worsted weight yarn, so I think a tapestry would be too heavy to like hang. But it's like a great size for like a weighted blanket. Beautiful. Love to see it. I'm gonna fold it and set it aside. We're gonna update my little project book that I have for this. Damn, this thing is heavy. Okay. Book. My handwriting is not the best. That's okay. Where's my pencil? See, we did 8 rows today. And that was row 86. Let's see what's later this week. The 26th and the 27th we will also be streaming. So I'm gonna go ahead and write those in. Alright. Zoom back out. And that is another page gone. This is really satisfying, is throwing away the pages, because I don't need them anymore. Very satisfying. Alright. We're gonna update our row counter here, because we're on row 86. I'm loving on the emotes, guys. Loving it. Alright, we are on row 86. Alright, do y'all want to raid somebody? Be my first raid in a really long time. Yeah? Alright. Let me grab the raid command. Let me find it. Where is it? Alright, here we go. So I have a raid command. I haven't had a raid command before. Your raid motto is going to be keeping it crafty with a Mambo raid and your favorite emote. I'm gonna do the spinny fish. There you go. Keeping it crafty with a Mambo raid. Let's find somebody to raid. I'm gonna pause my music. My music, not y'all's music. Alright. Let's see if we can find anybody like crocheting. I don't really follow that many makers on here, so I'm not entirely sure of who to raid. Do y'all have any suggestions? Pride Bees Prep for Partner Party. They literally just went up. Do y'all want to do that? It's for Snow Fox Risa. She has 4 viewers. Would y'all be down for that? You only follow me and Jack. Let me see what Twitch is. Nice. Is making Pride Bees for a partner party, and it looks like she is a knitter, but she's a fiber artist. So let's go raid her. Sweet. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. We will be back again tomorrow, Tuesday at 1 p.m. CDT. We'll be working on the same project. That's all I've got for you guys. So let me go ahead and initiate this raid. If y'all want to join, y'all can get some extra channel points. But for now, keep it crafty. Bye.